Tuesday, you guys. Welcome to the vlog. I just woke up. The vlog is starting on Tuesday instead of Monday because I took a little bit of a breather. So I slept as much as I wanted to, and after that went with the motions, changed my bed sheet, cleaned the house, planned content for the week, all of that stuff. And apart from that, I finished reading Binding 13. The combination of me waking up late yesterday along with me reading Binding 13 resulted to me being up till really late yesterday, till like 6 a.m. in the morning. I finished reading this book and it took all patience in the world for me to now start reading the second book right away. It did not end in the way I thought it would end. You have given me 700 pages of them being the most vulnerable with each other. Towards the end, especially the part where he goes, I look at her and I'm like, whoa. There were so many parts where my breath was catching and my heart was clenching and I was just like, And then it ended the way it ended. The last two chapters, it actually dared to end the way it ended and I was devastated. I'm gonna put in a clip over here till I do some stuff. It's 6 a.m. in the morning and I am devastated and my heart is being stretched from all corners and it's breaking. That is my heart. I literally had to call a friend right now, talk about the book a little bit because of how it's stuck in my heart and my throat, my tears. 700 pages. I saw their life. I saw them with each other. And then those 100 pages, I mean, they were real, They've become real people to me. And then that's how the book ends. It's so painful right now that all I want to do is actually start reading this book because look at that heart. That is a healthy, full heart. I want to read this book right now so I can feel better because I don't feel good right now at all. And I can't believe I have to go to sleep right now. How am I going to do that? I did not know. I did not know that I have these books on my shelves. Otherwise, I would have read it earlier. Like, if I knew at all what these books are like, I would have read them earlier. And thanks so much for, I don't know, one person telling me again and again, or multiple people telling me in my comments that I should read this book. Thank you. I was devastated. I'm not even kidding. I'm still devastated. After that, I went to my brother's room and I talked to him about it. I need to keep talking about it because of how brutal that was and because of how real Johnny and Shannon are to me. But now I have to start reading for another reading vlog. So I cannot read Gushing 13 right now. And I had a rant in last week vlog itself that I don't allow myself to read books that I really want to read, blah blah blah. And I am telling myself that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be reading whatever it is that I want to be reading. But I am also genuinely really excited about the video that I want to start shooting, the reading vlog. It is so exciting to me. It is going to be a very long one. I love making long videos where I can talk about books as much as I want, and I really want to start it because I'm procrastinating on it since like a week because I was waiting for a few books to arrive which have now arrived. So I really need to start that. I'm very excited to read Gushing 13, but today that is not on the agenda. Today I just woke up, so I am going to have coffee, have breakfast, and then I'm going to sit and shoot a book haul. Look at the lighting. If the lighting remains the same for the next I don't know how much time, then it's just gold. It's gold stuff because I'm going to be able to shoot the video in really good lighting, and it is a book haul and I'm so excited about that. I will edit that video, upload it already. It's going to go live tomorrow on Wednesday, but I want to upload it already and I want to start studying French. That is a whole thing. So I am actually going to go and have breakfast right now before the sun goes down all of a sudden on me, and then I'll be like, oh my god, Anshul, what were you doing when you had the sun? So I'm going to go have breakfast, shoot the video. Once the video is shot, all my stress of, oh, will the sun be there, is gone. Then I'm going to talk to you about my friend. The pimple on my nose, it's actually a lot better than it was yesterday, so I'm not complaining. But at this point, it looks like I got hurt on my nose, even though it was an acne. So I am hoping that it's not this red and angry after some time. But even if it is, well, it is what it is. I just got done filming the video, the YouTube video. Ow, yeah, great. My leg is sleeping. I actually think that I forgot what it is like to simply sit and talk about books. And even when you're talking about books, not review them, just blabber, chatter about them. So TBR videos and haul videos are like that. I don't know much about the book. I'm not reviewing the books. I do not have to be technical at all. I just get to sit and gush over all of the books that I have gotten, and that's exactly what happens with TBR videos too. And I have not done one of these in so long, and I totally forgot the feeling. It feels cathartic to me now that I'm done with the video. Ow! Great, I just stabbed myself with the cutter. I need to be more careful. This is the aftermath. Those books I have to set. I now have to set all of this. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Like I forgot to talk about a book or open a package, or I'm missing out on some sort of work, some appointment that I had. I don't know. This is what I'm wearing below this, and I was just seeing the thumbnail that I have taken, and you can see those shots. Let's hope that's not an issue while editing. These are all of the books that I need to read for the video, the reading vlog that I'm planning. And I'm hoping that it's going to be like a 1 hour long video. I did not sit down here just to say random stuff. I wanted to talk about how I woke up with so much guilt today. I have been wanting to go to the gym since like the 3rd day of my periods, and if I'm going to be very honest, I was regular, like I became regular to the gym the last time when I was vlogging, and then after that I fell off again, and after that I go here and there, but I have not gotten into a routine. And guys, I paid for my gym in January, and I got a yearly subscription, and now every time I don't go, first of all, I really want to go, so there's that guilt, and secondly, I've paid money that I'm basically like burning my money right now every day when I don't go. More than my physical health, it's so good for my mental health that if I can have that energy, start my day with that, I will actually be really happy. But I'm not able to do that. I did not go yesterday because I was sleeping. I did not go today because I slept late, because I was reading. I just feel bad. The way Binding 13 has ended, I mean, I don't think Johnny's mindset was really good and completely healthy. It wasn't. The things that he has done, it's not really healthy, but I have seen his determination since the beginning of the book, and that man is so, not man, that guy is so disciplined that it is inspiring me to be that disciplined with myself when it comes to going to the gym, when it comes to getting out of my comfort zone. And that is what I want to do this week, which is why I was getting my French books out. I actually went to take my French books, but it's not in the table that I thought it would be. I think it's up in some carton, so I'll get it out later. But I am restarting to study French. I used to study French 3 days a week. I used to go to this institute which is called Alliance. It is connected with the French embassy. I cleared level A1 and level A2 at that time, and I was also studying Sanskrit at that time, because Sanskrit, Hindi, English, French, Gujarati, these were the 5 languages that I wanted to be good at. And Bhojpuri, because my family is from Bihar, so I want to be good at Bhojpuri too. And I learned all of those things, so I'm very proud of my teenage self. But I have not revised them since a long time, and I want to, because that also helps me to get out of my comfort zone. I love knowing multiple languages. It is an amazing skill, and I want to get back to it. So my plan for studying French is, I have my A1 and A2 courses, all of the books that I got from Alliance at that time. I am going to be revising those, and my Guruji who taught me Sanskrit taught me that the best way to learn something is, one, obviously revise it and study it yourself, but secondly, teach it to somebody else. So every time I teach it to somebody, it's getting revised and very firm in my own brain, which is why I actually was talking to somebody on the weekend, and we decided that I will be teaching her French. I have taught her French earlier too, for the same reason, because I just got done with my French and I knew everything what is going on. I was very good at French, and I taught her, and she cleared her A1 because of the tuition that I gave, and that is all so good. Just the thought that I will be this YouTuber who reads books, goes to the gym, and then teaches French on the side, that is so hot to me. If I can do that, I am so hot to myself, whoa, what just happened with the sunlight? So I'm gonna get my French books out and I'm gonna teach French. And when it comes to all of the guilt of my gym, I was thinking about it and I was like, is my guilt and me beating myself up helping me at all? It comes very naturally to me to beat myself up over things, but if it is not helping, and I do have a choice to not beat myself up, then why am I not making the choice of not beating myself up, telling myself that it's okay, and just doing the thing from tomorrow? So even though naturally I'm still beating myself up and feeling really guilty about not being able to go to the gym, I have decided that I'll go to the gym tomorrow onwards and I will document it with you guys. In the spirit of getting out of my comfort zone, I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but this is also a 2-month plan that I made for myself work wise, and there is a date, there is a goal, and there is a reward for myself. The date is 30th September 2024. Not going to tell you the goal or the reward, but this is me manifesting, reaching the goal, getting my reward, shooting my vlog while I'm getting my reward. And this 2-month plan also is me getting out of my comfort zone. So basically all I'm trying to say is that I am trying to get out of my comfort zone. I'm going to try all of these new things and you're coming with me. I feel like I spoke really fast and a lot. I really hope I made sense. I'll only know when I'm editing. It's now time for me to get in bed. I have closed the curtains. It's a couple hours later. It's now time for me to rot in the bed. It's getting dark. I have switched on the ceiling light, which is not a ceiling light actually, it's a sunset lamp that I have, and I love that and no other light in my room. And Schitt's Creek is on because Schitt's Creek makes me so happy. The 2 shows that have made me insanely happy is Schitt's Creek and The Office. They are literally my 2 top favorite shows. I have watched so many other shows, like we have You, Stranger Things, Behind Her Eyes, How I Met Your Mother, Friends, Big Bang Theory, which I love a lot, and I think I talked about it in some other vlog, but I do re-watch series a lot. This is my 4th time watching Schitt's Creek, but no show is at the level of making me feel happy and good and funny as The Office and Schitt's Creek. It actually keeps getting better. One other series that keeps getting better is You. I love every season of it. It just keeps getting better. But that doesn't make me happy. It's a good show, but it doesn't make me happy. Schitt's Creek and The Office, it makes me happy. I'm crying again. This part where Patrick sings for David, just David's eyes. David so deserves this. I'm sorry, I was on mute. I don't know I'm supposed to keep my camera on. Is that okay? Does anybody else feel like the pressure of, I don't know, living it up in your 20s? I just got done with a meeting, which by the way was really exciting, and I was so happy about it. I wanted to do something, but my idea of doing something is, I don't know, eating something really good, so I would just order it home. I was like thinking about everything that I did last night, I mean yesterday, which was I worked all day, and then after that I just sat and I watched Schitt's Creek at home, having ice cream alone in my room, and I loved it. On the other hand, like in some part of my brain, I'm like, shouldn't I be doing more? Like, shouldn't I be having more fun because I'm like 25? Probably I should probably be going out and things like that. And that's exactly how I feel right now too. And oh no, it was zoomed in. I basically have nothing to do right now, so why don't I just, what should I do, you know? But I don't really want to do anything, but I just feel like this pressure of living it up in my 20s, me being able to sit and read in the middle of the day while having coffee, is really my living it up. I mean, what is better than that? But then there's external pressure from who? Nobody. I was just feeling that I just have to sit and read for the reading vlog that I am filming. And then I was like, Anshul, why is your life so boring? But then I was like, is it really boring? I mean, do you not like it? Do you not like it? That's the question. And I'm like, no, I actually really like it, but I don't know. I forgot to put this in the morning after showering, so I'm putting it right now. It's the Chemist at Play underarm roll-on, and it's literally the best thing in the world because I sweat a lot, and only in my underarm area, not on my body. This really helps with that. It reduces the sweat, and I never stink. I never stink because of this. Oh, my delivery is out. I ordered some grocery. I don't really feel motivated much today to do a lot of things. I feel groggy and I feel demotivated. I do have an exciting package over here that I'm going to be unboxing in some time, but now my grocery is at the door. Oh yeah, by the way, I went to the gym and I came back. I know I look groggy right now, but when I came back from the gym, oh my god, that is exactly the feeling I was talking about yesterday. Every single time I go to the gym and when I come back, I'm like, whoa, like why wasn't I doing it every single day? Time for a grocery haul. I got stuff from Instamart, Swiggy Instamart. Bread, dhania, bhindi, butter, tomatoes, 3 munch bars, lemon for my honey lemon water, capsicum, and that's it. Now I have to put it all away. I also thought that I could show you how I make my Vietnamese iced coffee. So usually I have 3 shots of espresso every day in any form. But today I really needed to have the coffee before the meeting because I was feeling so groggy. And so I decided to have 1 shot at that time. I know I had it in a cup, but it was iced only. I basically took 1 shot of espresso, put ice in it and had it like that. And now I'm going to make the other 2 shots of espresso. So I'm basically having the same amount of coffee that I have, but 2 times. And I think that is really cool because I can't have more than that because then I get jittery and it's too much and I want to sleep and I crash. 2 shots worth of coffee of this Blue Tokai Vienna roast. We are now going to put this in the machine, and I have taken 2 shots worth of water in this. And we have this. We have the Milkmaid Mini Nestle condensed milk pouch. Now the espresso is being extracted. Usually when I have only black coffee, I actually put a little bit of extra water in the espresso machine because I'm like, I want everything I can get out of that coffee, and I'm just gonna have it black, so even if it is a little diluted, it is totally fine. But when I'm having Vietnamese iced coffee, I'm really sorry if that voice sound is distracting, but when I'm having Vietnamese iced coffee, I make sure that I'm putting the right amount of water for the espresso because Vietnamese iced coffee is ice, coffee and this. There's nothing else, and if it is too watery, then it's just gonna taste disgusting. My espresso shots are ready. When you put this in the coffee while it is hot, it gets shaken and mixed well in the best way. 1, 2. Okay, going to put some ice. Close the lid, and this one is spill proof. That's why I use this. And then you shake it. I like feeling like a bartender or something. A coffee bartender. You keep shaking it a lot. The more you shake it, the frothier it becomes. Milk. The Milkmaid is still open. Okay, do not leave the condensed milk open because it will drip onto your kitchen counter. Then you take out an aesthetic glass. It doesn't have to be aesthetic, but I'm using this one because I love it. You put ice in this. Again, try to use less ice because the more ice you put, the more you're gonna water it down. Ooh! Can you see that froth? Pour it in. You have your creamy, dark Vietnamese iced coffee ready. is the music to my ears. I actually have my books over here. I had to search for something in my phone for the video, so I picked up my phone. It is in my saved folder, saved whatever on Instagram, and I just went in my saved section and I started scrolling through all of my saved reels, and then I just landed upon the post that I was supposed to look at for the video, and I realized I have been scrolling. Did not think about that. I did want to talk about all of the reels that I have saved in my Instagram. I don't know if you can notice, but I completely feel awake now. It may have to do with the fact that I had the best coffee in the world sometime back, the fact that I have books to read, and that is part of my job today, which just always makes me happy. The days where I just get to sit and read. And it can also be the fact that I just watched some of the best reels ever. So I have this Good Morning playlist. This is what it looks like. Itachi is the cover of it, which is just amazing. But in my Good Morning playlist, or even in my other all posts playlist, I just have so many anime reels saved. But more than anime, there are more characters that I think are really hot. Some of them are like really powerful and strong in anime or in other series, and I watch them and my mood is instantly lifted because they're so hot. It honestly feels like a hack, a mood hack that I have. So I have Joe Goldberg in here. I have Itachi. I'm probably gonna have to remove the audio. And then we have Chandler. This one is a little nostalgic for me. So this is, I forgot his name. Great, I don't know his real name, but he's Roderick from Roderick Rules. He is literally my first celebrity crush ever. I watched Roderick Rules when I think I was like 9 or 10 years old or 11 years old. I loved it, but at that time we don't have Instagram or TikTok and reels and edits and things like that. But now I'm an adult and we do have Instagram and TikTok and reels. I mean, we don't have TikTok in India, but we have reels and things. And I came upon edits of Roderick, and the teenager in me is like, ow! He's so Madara Uchiha, Might Guy. We have Klaus Michelson, Lucifer. The edits I have saved, they are fire. They're proper fire. They're so good. I wish I could like share it with the world. Can you share saved with the world? I don't know, which is unfortunate because I couldn't possibly post all of these reels as story on my Instagram because that's just, nobody cares about it. But yeah, I forgot to talk about Sukuna, Gojo, Toji, Nami, Zoro. These people also. Will somebody tell me why in the world does my energy increase more and more as the day progresses and the night approaches? Why? I am so filled with energy right now. All my grogginess is out the window. My mood is lifted. I have been dancing and reading. Oh god. Nighttime is the time I thrive. What would happen if I had this energy in the morning? This just is proof that I'm not a morning person. Anyways, it is now time to open this package, which I am so excited about. It's a book that was sent to me by Zebra Learn, and Zebra Learn actually publishes a lot of educational books that can help us on a day-to-day basis. Books that teach us things that are required on a day-to-day basis, which you will not necessarily learn in school, but you really do need to learn them. And the book I got is about finance. It says learn by doing on the box, and that is perfect for a person like me because when somebody tells me something to do, I won't do it. But when I do things, I make mistakes and I learn. I am the kind of person who dives first, things later, because I like to do and learn. And if Zebra has such books, then I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. Let's learn great things together. It's time to power start. And here is wow, this is good quality. Whoa, this is actually gonna give me the feels like I'm in school or something. I watched Gilmore Girls I think last year or this year in January, and Rory Gilmore studies so much. It inspired me to actually go back to school or go back to college or something and start studying. Since then, I have been thinking of starting to learn something. Me learning French is part of that, me studying French, because I like studying stuff with a highlighter and pens and stationery and notepads and things like that. And now I have this book, which actually feels like a school textbook, but make it better and make it hardcover. It is the Money Guide by Anushka Rathod. It has 7+ DIY financial tools. Whoa! Why is this literally amazing? I want to up my financial literacy and up my financial knowledge. All of the books that I have read till now on finances, the self-help books, they have been about manifesting more money, getting rid of negative beliefs around money, but I have not read any practical money book because I've not been getting it, except one book that I recently read on investments that was very, very helpful for me, which is why I am so excited to read this one, especially because now this is just crazy. I thought that this is just going to be like a non-fiction book and I'll read it like a non-fiction book, but this is filled with pictures on the inside. Let me see the index of everything that it has. Everyday money management, what is debt, what are taxes, how to manage your lifestyle, emergency funds, health insurance, life insurance, how to achieve your financial goals, fixed deposits, mutual funds, equity, gold, real estate. All of that along with multiple worksheets, images, and interactive learning. Wow, I love this. It's time to get started with it. I'm actually gonna start studying it right now. This is so exciting. One of the main things about Zebra Learn is that the books are genuinely helpful. They're extremely practical. It doesn't only talk about self-help and the motivation to get into things. It's all about practicality, and I wanted to see just how practical it can get. Let's go and study, guys. It's time to study. I'm going to study. Sometimes I feel like all I do is cry over fictional characters. Spoiler alert, David just got proposed to by Patrick in Schitt's Creek, and oh my god, I love David's acting so much because it doesn't even feel like acting. The way he turns and he's instantly in tears because oh my god, what just happened. Like the surprise is so apparent in his acting. It's so good. And then in the next episode there is this cabaret play going on where Stevie sings, and she has just talked about how she's like, oh, I wish I wasn't behind the desk when everything is happening. And the way she sings brings Moira also into tears, and Moira is like never in tears. I mean, okay, actually she's very dramatic. I really wish I could be as dramatic as Moira all the time. I just love how dramatic she is. So yeah, she does cry, but not like that, not with pride in her eyes. And she cries looking at Stevie, and David is like, oh, she's my friend, and everybody starts crying. So I also start crying, and we're gonna start crying again. Schitt's Creek is literally the best show ever, and the book that I'm reading right now is going to make me cry for sure. I'm actually going to just tell you, I'm reading Nightingale, and this also is going to make me cry. Oh my god, one of the major parts of my life is just crying over fictional characters. Anyways, I freshened up my sheets. I did not change it, I just freshened it up. I took a quick shower after studying for some time. I studied the Money Guide for some time, which I will talk about my experience tomorrow, and I'm going to study more tomorrow. But I studied, I refreshed the sheets, I cleaned the room a little bit, I took a quick shower, did my skincare routine for the night, and now I think it is time to crack open a cold one. I am going to have this Coke and I'm going to sit and read Kristen Hanna, who is the love of my life. This is my second book by her. It's like 12 p.m. guys. I actually remember waking up, actually speaking to my phone when the alarm was ringing and saying, please don't wake me up, and switching off the alarm and going back to sleep, and it's 12 now. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I know I woke up late, but I slept so well. I don't regret it at all. Oh my god! Little goddess after I have taken head baths. I am actually so lazy. Like, I do not want to take a head bath, but once I get in, oh my god, and once I'm done, oh my god, divine is what this feels like. And then I put my coconut cardamom, can you see it? Coconut cardamom lip balm from Fab India. The smell is glorious. The feel on my lips, glorious. Then I put a little bit of the Sugar Cosmopolitan lip balm just for some color. Put some kajal, not a lot because I'm not going to shoot today. I just want it on my eyes. Put a little bit of this ether that smells like rain. I have this aquaish smell with this first rain smell with this coconut cardamom smell on my lips, and I feel heavenly. Another question, can donuts change life? Because I had a donut yesterday. It was the Italiano tiramisu donut, creamy donut. Oh my god, that donut actually changed my life. I did not vlog anything yesterday because I woke up, as you saw already, late, and then I called my gym because I was like, I'm just gonna go still, you know, even if I have woken up late, who cares? But I called my gym because it was 15th August yesterday. It was Independence Day, and I did not know if my gym is open or not. So I called them up. My gym is also sort of like a clinic because for physiotherapy, and so they were able to inform me that the gym is not open. And when I came to know that the gym is not open, there was nothing that could hold me back from actually going back to sleep and like taking a long rest day, because my rest days include a lot of sleeping because I don't get a lot of sleep because of some or the other reason. It's not a good thing. I really want to change it, but for some or the other reason I don't get good sleep a lot of times. So when I do get good sleep, when I do get to sleep in, I take it with both hands. And so I just slept and then I woke up and I did a little bit of self-care, and at night I had that donut, and it was the best donut of my life. I love it so much. It was glorious. Today I woke up so early. I'm cleaning my specs and I did all the housework. I've also washed clothes. The clothes are drying right now, and now I am all fresh and I feel so good. And I was going to go to the gym, but I did not go because I got so exhausted after doing all of the things that I did in the morning. And I was actually not going to say these things, and I thought of just removing the gym thing from the entire vlog because I do aim to actually motivate you to go to the gym or do something and get out of your comfort zone along with me, so that when you watch my videos you're like, oh yeah, even I want to do it. And this does not motivate anybody, you know, like deciding to go to the gym and then not going only one day, and then there was Independence Day, so I anyhow couldn't go. But then I was like, this is not a movie or a book, this is real life, okay? And I think that this is what happens in real life. This is what getting out of your comfort zone may actually look like. I definitely cannot become a totally different person in one day or 1 week. There's obstacles, there's bumps along the way, and sometimes you are the obstacle, because I also have been lazy, and you get lazy, but the point is that it is totally fine. I think that the first step is to make a decision, and I think that in itself takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of decisiveness to be like, okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And then it takes a lot of courage and decisiveness and whatnot to actually take the first step. So for example, me going to the gym on Wednesday, that was my first step. I'm looking for my French books, my first step. Studying the money guide, my first step. I have done so many things and gotten out of my own comfort zone, and I've taken the first step. So I am really proud of myself for that, and I don't think beating yourself up over not being able to do some things takes you anywhere at all. So yeah, I am actually genuinely really proud of myself. And if you are doing something out of your comfort zone, if you have taken the decision or even taken the first step, just know that I am very proud of you, and you should also be very proud of yourself. Now that I'm fresh like a daisy, let's see what I have to do for today. I have to get my eyebrows done, I have to edit this weekly vlog and upload it, I have a meeting, and I have to, oh yes, I have still not started, like I have started reading and vlogging that part of the video for that long video that I want to make, but I've still not shot the intro, so I want to shoot the introduction for that video. For now, I am going to get some breakfast, and by get I mean cook some breakfast and eat my breakfast. I'm going to chill for a little bit because I've been really wound up by all of the work that I have done since morning. Then I'm probably going to actually sit and study my money learn thing. I did want to talk about that also with you guys because that experience is, and then I'll go get my eyebrows done, and then I'll come back and I'll shoot the intro of that video. Yes, we're set for the day. It's the golden hour. It's the best time of the day. For me, I feel the prettiest at this time whenever I'm on camera. I'm sitting to talk about the money guide. I studied the book a lot, and I also came to know that Anushka is actually an influencer, financial influencer, and she makes really good content. She knows what she's talking about basically, and that is the thing that I really like about Zebra Learn, that all of the books that they have published, because they have published multiple other books in other categories which it was not relevant to me currently, so I did not get those. All of the books are written by industry specialists. They are all very good at what they do and they know what they're talking about, which is why they're able to make these books so practical. After seeing her content, I can see why this book was so practical. I already feel like a much cooler person after reading this book financially, and I think that one of the main reasons for that is because it is so visual, and I am a visual learner. Even when I make notes in my notebook when I was a kid, when I used to make notes, I used to make a lot of like circles and diagrams and bar graphs and whatnot. I use different colors, I'll have a lot of highlighters, a lot of sketch pens, because my brain understands those things and flowcharts better. Because this book is so visual, it is instantly registering in my brain, and I am so grateful to actually own this book. I feel like I'm going to school as an adult and without having to wake up early in the morning to study. I'm going to continue studying this even if it takes me a month. You'll probably see it in future vlogs. And this video is not sponsored, but if you want it, I'm going to put a link in the description and you can get it for yourself. The link, however, is an affiliate link. So if you buy the book using the link in the description, I will get a certain percentage and it'll help me keep the channel afloat. If you are genuinely interested in educating yourself, then I think you should get this book. Don't spend your money on books like this if you are not serious about what you want to do. Then it's going to be expensive. But for people who are genuinely looking forward to a change in their life, shift in their perspective, and want practical steps to do what they want to do, then this book is the cheapest school college course ever. It's insanely cheap for people like that. I wanted to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. That is why I have studied this book in the past few days, because I don't want to recommend a book about finance or anything else that won't actually help you, that is not actually practical. So I tested it out myself and I actually really like it. I'm also ending the vlog over here because I have to edit this vlog, and after that I'm just gonna chill because I took an off yesterday. I'm gonna be working on the weekend. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope it at least pushed you to even like think about you if you want to get out of your comfort zone or not. And even if you don't want to oh my god, why can't I speak? Even if you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, I really hope that you enjoyed the video, because it's not necessary to get out of your comfort zone if you're not ready for it. In any case, all I want is that you enjoyed the video. So I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye.